Good afternoon, everybody. We are back at the Skidplate shop. I don't know if some people have asked to see how big this shop is. It's got a big, huge hydraulic press over there, torches, beer fridge. Volvo antifreeze. There's a linear 1 Suburban, everybody. How do I zoom out, Josh? Wow.
Thing on the top.
There we go, I got it. And we got some cool jet skis over here. Of course, the heater. And there's the bad Monte Carlo. We'll come to that later. There's Skidplate himself. Say hello.
Hey.
All right. Well, back to the alternator installation. We're done. It worked out pretty well. I'm going to tilt the camera so you guys can see it. We were able to get a formed radiator hose that curved around the factory alternator. Put some light over there, Josh. We also had to get a different thermostat housing, one that twisted to the left, twisted to the driver's side. We got the coolant temp sensor in there. If you can see it, it's really close to the coolant temp sensor, the first alternator. We also had to cut the ear off, the bottom ear off that alternator for it to not hit the intake manifold. And the first Leesonville had to be spaced 2 washer thicknesses behind the bars. And that gave it the correct alignment for the first belt. No chirps or squeaks or anything on the first belt. The power steering pump worked out fine. There's plenty of wrap on it. It doesn't look like it, but it works fine. There's the big, I think it's a 21 groove Blue Ghost pulley. We're going to be putting the fan blades on pretty soon. And here's the belt setup for the alternators. 6 rib belt. It worked out fine. We ran into a problem over here with, let's see if I can get position the light for you. This bushing over here, sorry. That bushing, even though we used a 3/4 inch wide bushing, it was flexing on this bracket. I think it maybe didn't have enough bite, didn't have enough room to smack into this bracket. We fixed it by putting an 1 1/4 inch bushing behind it. Fixed everything. It's not wobbling anymore. The belt's not walking anymore. It's perfectly aligned. The adjusters worked out okay. That's pretty much it. I'm going to fire it up now. Go ahead, Josh. Fire it up. Okay. And there you go. No walk, no movement. I'm going to zoom into an idler over here. Go ahead and hit the gas. Gun it a little. Just gun it real quick again. No movement on that. On that pulley, go ahead. Fire it up. No movement. That's it. And the steering, lock to lock. There's no chirping or anything. No problems. That's it. So we're done. The linear 1 Suburban is done. The only thing we got left to do is put the fan back on and button it up. We're done. We're going to paint it and clean it up. And that's the installation, everybody.